Hello. Alright. Don't expect me to stream for very long. I'm very tired. Basically, the EA app is worse than the Epic Game Store in that it ruined my recordings. I've spent the past, several hours, well, hours throughout the day, trying to fix the problem. Well, let me know if it's exceedingly laggy. I think I might have fixed the problem. I should not need to do this, of course, but I might just play Hi-Fi Rush, honestly. I just want to see if I fix this, because I've been working on this for like an hour, trying to unfuck my computer from the stupid EA app, which is like a virus, pretty much. And no, I did not buy the game. I paid for the $15 trial. I did not buy the game, so I don't think this game is worth $70 right now, just because it runs so poor. The game itself is pretty good, but the port is in an unacceptable state. I have the money to buy this game, but I'm not going to until they put out the first patch. I refuse. I think this game actually is worth $70. It seems like really well made for the most part. It's just the port is garbage. I hope they're ready to get review bombed tomorrow, because that's totally what's going to happen. And rightfully so. Us PC gamers are tired of games releasing in this state. It's starting to get really old. You pay a premium for this stuff. It'd be nice if it would just work. Is this it here? Start. Trying to unlock the claw blade. It takes a really long time to get it. What's up, Alvia? Don't get too comfy. I'm not going to be playing for long. I'm trying to see if I fixed the damage that the fucking EA app did to my computer. I've been dealing with that all day. Apparently what happened was they got rid of Origin, and Origin sucked too, but Origin was less intrusive. The problem with this new EA app is that the recording software thinks that the EA app is a game. And I've noticed that ever since then my recordings have been like really choppy. So I've been spending hours trying to fix that. I shouldn't have to fucking do that. If they would stop being greedy bastards and just put the game on Steam and not force you to sign into anything else, then I would not have this problem. I didn't think it could be possible to be worse than the Epic Game Store, but the Epic Game Store did not screw with my livelihood by messing up my recordings and streams, so maybe it's time for a peace treaty with the Epic Game Store, because it's less bad than this. That's where I'm at right now. I'm enjoying this game, but the port is horrible, and it's caused me a lot of stress, because, like, even if I stop playing this game or I don't buy the full version, I still have to deal with it screwing up my computer. My recordings don't work properly anymore. No, I'm not happy about that, obviously. Not fun when you legitimately purchase something and it's worse than, like, pirating the game. But that's where we're at with PC gaming right now. They put Denuvo on it and stuff. Like, yeah, you get a better experience pirating the game. How much sense does that make? Yeah, I found a somebody was getting pissed on their forums. Like, yeah, I'd be pissed too. The recordings don't work because they're forcing an app on you. Like, that sucks no matter how you slice it. Let me know if it's exceedingly laggy. Maybe I could fix it. The true test will be when I log out of this game if it still screws with my recordings. It's like Sonic Frontiers. It's open zone. There's different islands you go on. Dynasty Warriors 9 is a true open world game, right? Because it's seamless. You can go from one end to the other with no load screens. This is basically, it's actually exactly like Sonic Frontiers. I played that game. Like, it has islands, and they're like big open areas, but you can't interact between them. Which is better, in my opinion. I think in Sonic Frontiers they call it open zone. That's pretty much what this game is. Open zone. It's like an open world game, but it's not completely seamless. You can't like go from one end to the other. You're on like self-contained areas. They're large areas, but they're still like, you don't interact with each other. Should just restart this quest. I want to stop using this boring katana, but it won't give me the weapon I want. The thing I don't like about this game is they give you, they don't let you use the weapon you want. You have to grind for them, which I think is really stupid. What? What do you mean by that? I don't want to deal with another problem right now. Is this fucking game screwing up my audio too? Be more specific. What's wrong with the audio? Fucking game, man. Should have never tried this. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I've been fighting with this, the damage this stupid game has done. Well, it's not the game, it's the app that I was forced to install. Because they need to be greedy bastards. And their app, like, actively messes with my livelihood. I can't record clearly anymore, because their stupid app gets detected as a game. And they force it on you. But they have to take money from EA, worst company. Now the game is lagging because the port is terrible. It's the trial. Well, it's the EA Play. I'm not paying $70 for this broken game. I'm not made of money. This game is actively fucked with my livelihood because of the EA app. So, I'm not really wanting to give EA $70 right now. So I paid for the 1 month trial thing. If the first patch doesn't fix this game, I'm just gonna drop it. That's my criteria. They promised a patch to fix it. It's like, why didn't you fucking fix it before the game came out? This game is legit good. It's a good game. Man, it's just a mess, technically. Terrible optimization. I'm gonna get compared to Monster Hunter, which is cheaper and runs better than this. This game has stuff that's, like, legit better than Monster Hunter, but the price and how badly it runs means that all that stuff's gonna get overshadowed. Because they don't take optimization seriously. They put out games that barely work. It's sad, really. They put a lot of effort into this, but not the stuff that matters, like making sure it works. I hate this boss. I just want the better weapon. I might have to go grind. Katana's really boring, but they don't let me use the weapon I want. Just give me help so I can get the good weapon. Now, if you pay for their shitty service, you get the full game for $15 a month. So I figure, by the time they charge my card again, if this game is not fixed, I'm just gonna cancel it and give up on it. Paying $70 for this game right now, at least on PC, is one of the dumbest things you could ever do. It's a good game, but it would be better if it worked like a functional product. The big one would be crossplay. That's objectively better than Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Rise is on, like, everything now, right? But there's no crossplay, so there's, like, 5 different versions of the game. Like, it's clear that they wanted this to be, like, a serious competitor to Monster Hunter, but all anyone's talking about is how badly it runs. It doesn't help that they have a weapon in this game with, like, 2-frame parry windows, with the game dropping frames as much as it is. Like, the game barely functions. There's a really good video by a really popular creator about some of the things it does better. I'd say that's the main thing. I'm not really an expert on Monster Hunter. That part is really cool. I like that. The building actually has a lot of depth to it too. It's not just Fortnite. There's a lot of depth to it. How it interacts with weapons and the synergies with them are really cool. I think it's a lot deeper than Wire Bugs. Wire Bugs, you just kind of keep spamming over and over, and you feel gimped when it's on cooldown. I think the building in this game is really cool. There's a lot that you can do with it. Like that spring I'm using. You can't cancel out of animations in this game quickly, but you can cancel into the building at any time. So if you want to make yourself safe, you do something like that. You get a lot of invincibility off that. Certain weapons have different things that they can do with different building combinations, which is really cool too. There's a surprising amount of original stuff in this. It's just everybody Calls it a Monster Hunter clone.
体勢を崩した
It's got its fair share of unique things. It's just none of that really matters when it runs this bad. Which is precisely the problem. I mean, having crossplay in anything, especially a hunting game, is always something you want, right? But if the game runs like garbage on everything, then what good does that do? They're basically promising a patch next week, and it's like, alright, well, when in the week? And will it actually fix the problem? So now you gotta wait for that. You gotta go through that anxiety and anticipation of like, will they make the game actually work? Because it is fun to play. It is an enjoyable game, but technically it's a complete train wreck. Getting really tired of the game is released broken, and then they say that maybe they'll fix it later. It's like, why don't you just delay the game? That's why I don't complain when they delay stuff for performance. If you delay the game like a month and you say like, hey, it's not meeting our quality standards, we need more time, I'm cool with that. As long as I buy the game and I have it on the PC and it doesn't actively screw me over, it works. I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is committing to a release date. How do you not know that the game was this screwed up? Like, did the publishers just tell them? The publishers just tell them they had to put it out now? So clearly they needed, like, a public beta test or something for this. Public PC beta for this would have done wonders for this game. Well, they're claiming that they're gonna do no microtransactions for this. They're claiming that. And I feel like they're doing that because this is a new IP. It's just the problem with promising free stuff is that they know that they can give you better stuff if they charge for it, right? I think this game has a great foundation to add more onto it, but being limited by free updates mean it's probably going to be like Monster Hunter, where they like they add like one move and they make them faster, and then they change their color, they change the element, and they call it a new monster. I'd hope. No, they've said strictly no microtransactions, free updates only. Now, the other thing I have apprehension about is they've never done significant for any of the Koei hunting games, which is the 3 Tokiden games. They've never done like significant post-launch support. Tokiden 1, Kiwami, and 2 had like some DLC, and it was pretty much just like, it wasn't big DLC. It was mostly just, hey, here's some maps to grind on and some really hard end-game content to like test your builds and stuff. But that was it. Now, they're obviously putting way more money and time into this, so I'm curious, like, are they going to have better quality than that? Because people already kind of don't like how Monster Hunter is, right? Kind of don't like how Monster Hunter World, I didn't play that game myself, but I heard my friends complaining about the monsters and stuff. Arch-tempered. Kiwami was G-rank, essentially, yes. But it also added new weapons. Kiwami is weird. It's like, it added more than a G-rank. In my opinion, I think. But it was still an expansion. And Tokiden 2 just added more onto that, but they didn't do anything with that game. Alright, so I'm gonna point something out here. Look at how weird this character design is. She looks like she's headless, right? You can see her head under there. This has been going. This game doesn't have the biggest community. Everyone playing this out. It looks like she has no head. Why did they give her that thing? Like the headless horseman's daughter or something. No, she's got a head. See.
わらわのことを笑っていようねやはり借り続けたそれが湊のためになるわらわがしてやれることは少ないがみんなで生きて帰ってきてくれわらわがしてやる力を尽くしてくれているようだな
I feel like the headdress makes her more intimidating than she's actually supposed to be.
そうか
She's supposed to be like a mellow character, but that makes it look like she does not have a head.
わらわがしてやれることみんなお前のそうかわらわも港の外にジョルはけんいやわたわら
Yeah, the first time I saw that character a couple hours ago, I'm like, I didn't know. I know the game was like not functional properly, but didn't think that their quality control would make it so she doesn't have a head. And nope, she does have a head. This very weird headdress on. Should look like she's the headless horseman. I gotta do a gimmick boss fight, huh? Got the Bayonetta 3 PTSD already. No, I totally do not want to do this. Fuck guns. Play melee action games to shoot things. This is great. This is incredibly thrilling. I'm really thankful for this. I'm trying to try the game out. I can't get the weapon I want, and they give me a gimmick boss fight. This is great fun. You can't get them all until the second chapter. This sucks, man. They like play Bayonetta 3 and think that this kind of thing is fun. I like being forced into gimmicks. Especially when it's just shooting a gun, there's no depth or anything. Shoot this gun! Alright. Cool. I know Monster Hunter World did this too and everybody hated it. You got to load that big cannon. I watched my friends do that. I don't know what the monster's called, but I remember watching my friends do that. I'm like, wow, this looks dreadful. No, you do it. Let me get back to normal gameplay. Alright, kill it in a cutscene.
こいつでバッチリ援護してやるからな。
Yeah, this game definitely copies some of the worst things from Monster Hunter. This gimmick boss fight, of course, is a big one. Also, the fact that the monsters run away. The monsters run away constantly, which is what I hate about Monster Hunter. One thing that makes it better than Monster Hunter is that you have control over fast travel points in this game, so if you know where they're going to run, you can actually beat them there. Which adds more depth to it, I think, than just you kind of arbitrarily run away and waste your time. But that aspect of it is really cool. Unfortunately, this game does copy some of the worst things of other hunting games, but it does have some original things it does that are pretty cool. I think anybody calling this a straight clone has not actually played it. It's definitely not. Sure looks like one right now, though, because it's doing this shit boss fight. Like, not actually playing the game. Doing a glorified minigame. Also, with the way the traversal sets up, you actually can chase the monsters down and kill them before they run away. Okay, how much longer is this going to go on for? You proved your point, you made an epic boss fight. Can I get back to the actual gameplay, please? I swear the stench of Bayonetta 3 is just permeating through everything I play. It's Bayonetta 3-itis right here, it's terminal. Alright, please tell me the thing is dead. I'm over this already.
しゃあ、この好機を逃す手はない。あいつに飛びかずら打ち込んで乗り込むぞ。
What? What? I don't want to do this. It's just killing in a cutscene. Fuck this shit. Would it kill you to, like, not ever do this anything? He doesn't go over there. There. Do the fucking thing, come on. He doesn't go! What does it want me to do? Okay, I get it. You did a shit boss fight. You proved your point. Better not make me do this again, because I can fucking figure it out. Hate this shit. You can't make a normal boss fight. You gotta do shit like this that nobody likes. Why do you have to copy the worst parts of every other hunting game? The guy doesn't go! It says I can go there, and it doesn't do it. What the fuck does it want? I don't understand what to do. Can't these fucking bitch-ass NPCs do it? I don't get this at all. What does it want? Okay, I just clipped through him. Great. Ah. It wants me to do this, but it's not working. Would it kill you to just do normal gameplay? Like an actual fight, not this? Okay, well you go up that way. shit. Okay, what? Oh, great, I have to do this again. I have to fucking do this again. I want to stop playing this game now. I'm getting really annoyed. Kill it in a cutscene. God fucking damn it, I gotta do this boring shit again. Motherfucker, man. Yeah, this is great fun. I'm not actually playing glorified Mario Party minigame. Great fun.
今の音何かあったんですか？まさかもう筒が
Good, do a scripted fight and skip it. No,
手持ちの武器で
skip the fight. Why don't more games let you skip shit like this?
これ以上先には行かせられない
No, you do it. Everybody's useless in this game.
菜の花畑で
It's
あい
like
つを
fucking Call of Duty. Ramirez do everything. No, they can fight this stupid gimmick in a cutscene.
こちらでも揺れが
What am I supposed to do?
全てを託してすまん
Yeah, the burden falls entirely on me to play this shit minigame. The weapon can break. Why? This is so enjoyable. Not actually playing. Like, instead of, they could make, like, 3 actual boss fights for probably what it cost to do this. Like, why? Make something repeatable that's actually fucking fun. I'm gonna have to do this again. This is so stupid. Why do you have to copy the worst parts of every action game? Like, no. Ah, fuck them. They can die for all I care. I'm not watching the cutscene. Just kill it.
全売を全て壊されたらこちらは手詰まりだ
Yeah, I seek help. I don't want to do this.
しまいよその前に必ず仕留めてくれ話したぞ大将
もうあなたしかいないんだ
Oh, this is so much fun.
こいつでどうだ構築完了
Fighting an MMO raid boss in a hunting game. Great fun.
手はずは整ったこれでも暗い
You should make it turn invincible while you're at it. This must be like some unspoken law. You need to have one trash boss fight like this. It's my only explanation for why every game has
手は
this.
ずは整ったこいつでどうだ
You're having too much fun with the normal gameplay. We need to take it away from you. Make you do stuff like this. Just not at all engaging. Guys are throwing boxes at them. How incredibly helpful.
またズンバイが壊されたなんとか踏ん張るよ火薬をもっと持ってきて
手はずは整ったこれでも暗い
Where's Bayonetta when you need her? She fix this shit quick. great job with the boxes. Incredible. Alright. This is garbage. Probably gonna have to do this again. Probably just gonna, like, not play this game anymore tonight. Better give me a checkpoint. This long-ass, boring, gimmick boss fight. Health bar would be really nice right about now. Alright, is it dead? It's gonna have like 10 more phases. Can I play the actual video game now? That's the question. What the fuck was that boss fight? Yeah. You don't get the mercy of watching the cutscene, sorry. Nah, I was already checked out of that like 10 minutes ago. They have that, like, that exact same fight in Neo 2, by the way. That big golem that you fight. That big golem that you fight, it's like just a straight MMO boss with, like, weak spots and stun phases. Nobody willingly ever fights that boss, because the game mechanics kind of don't work. I fought that boss once. Same thing with the big castle. That fight is garbage too. It's like a shit gimmick boss fight. It's like, alright, cool. Epic. Too bad I can't, like, use any of the game mechanics, so it's not fun. No, the end of the demo is hours ago, dude. You can't get into the town on the demo. You can't get into the town in the demo. You try to go into the town, and it tells you to buy the game. The demo is actually pretty good. I think the fact that they say it's 10 hours is kind of a lie. Like, realistically, it's like 3 hours. 3-4 hours tops. And then you can kind of just run around and grind forever if you want. Which admittedly would help. You need a lot of those materials to, like, start the sets and stuff. But it's like 3 hours of actual, like, content. Then you have like 7 hours of like, alright, do you want to just grind your character and buy the game later? I mean, I guess you can do that, but I'd say it's one of the better demos I've played. I'm not talking about the technical problems, but like, if the game was working as intended, the demo's actually pretty cool. You get more content than usual, and it all carries over to the full game, so you have that to help, I guess. If you don't have the money, or you're gonna buy it next paycheck or something, you can grind for a bit and have a nice head start, which is cool. But the fact that they advertise it as a 10-hour demo is a lie, pretty much. It's not 10 hours. It's more like 2 to 3 hours of like actual progression, and then 6 to 7 hours of grinding if you want to do it. Apparently the story, getting through the story until you get to the end game is like 30 hours, so if it was an actual 10-hour demo, they'd be giving you like 30% of the game, which is too much for a demo, obviously. They're not going to give you that much of the game. But yeah, don't believe what it says with the whole 10-hour thing. It's not actually true. It's basically just you can keep playing if you want, but obviously you're not going to be able to progress much. You get a nice head start, I guess. Alright, why do I have to find these people? I don't give two shits about the story. skipping every cutscene. Where am I supposed to find this person? At least they had the decency to make the town. The town has fast travel points. It's always a really big problem when, like, a game hub, like a hub in a game is, like, too big. I played a roguelike like that in the Steam Next Fest. And it's like, the hub to talk to the NPCs was, like, massive. It, like, didn't really make any sense. Okay, are you gonna give me the map or what? Who am I supposed to talk to? And doing everything in their power to make me, like, not want to play this anymore tonight. Just show me where they are. Why did it take the map away from me? I can't pause or anything. Like, you can't just animate a cutscene and just talk to people there instead of making me go find them. And disabling the map. I don't give a fuck about the story. Nobody plays games like this with story. Just have no story. God Eater 3 had this problem as well. They wanted you to go find the NPCs, and like, why don't they fucking go find me? Like, I'm the only person that can do anything in their entire society. They should at least have the decency of just showing up where I can easily find them. Shit like this is just stupid. I can't find this person. They're not at the normal spot. There's no decency to just tell me. No, run around and nothing. Instead of doing what you're supposed to do in this game, which is fight. Like 5 minutes of this now. Where is this chick? They take away your map, too. I can't leave. I can't fucking play the game anymore until I talk to this stupid NPC. A bunch of text I'm just gonna mash through and not read. Dude, where is this chick? I did your shitty gimmick boss fight. Let me get back to normal gameplay. I can't fathom why games do this. You're having fun having freedom and being able to do what you want. No, you need to go talk to this NPC who's gonna blabber a bunch of nonsense. And everybody's just gonna get mashed buttons through. The compass doesn't help, dude. Look at how big this is. The compass does not help. Where is this stupid chick? So I can keep playing the fucking game. Should be an option to just skip the story. Is the chick here? Or is this somebody else? No, it's just this chick. I don't fucking care about the festival. Skip it. Is it up here? Better fucking be up here.
お疲れ様
Alright, great. Too many NPCs for the game engine to handle. Where's the chick I'm supposed to talk to so I can skip this and go back to play? I so don't care. Shut up.
だい何はるそれしいらそんみな獣私そういえば
Why was it so hard to find that? No, we're not watching the cutscene. It's weird because when you're in the actual city, it lets you just teleport to them. But for some reason I had to go find that.
起きておるかお前に話があってな
Alright, headless chick. I'm totally gonna read what you're saying.
まゆきそ国
Yeah, I'm the only person that can do anything. I know.
そしふつ あのよも
You're gonna give this guy an unhealthy ego. Every, like, hunting game protagonist must have, like, some kind of unhealthy ego, because they're, like, the only ones that can do anything. I actually really like that about Tokiden. That game kind of subverted that trope, because
実を言うと
a lot of the people in town could actually fight with you, and they had, like, meaningful, like, backstories and stuff, too. I think that's one of the coolest things that game did. That's not really a gameplay-focused thing, but
そうそうこれで
I thought that was cool. It kind of subverted the hunting game trope of,
強
like,
力な獣がはびこっているとか
only your guy can do anything, everybody else is completely useless. They would actually, like, go out and
あ
fight
な
with
た
you
に
and
依頼
stuff.
したいことがあれこれありが今回武器ああ飽きるまたこんとあなたに作れる防具が強く鋭く
Alright,
生まれ変
finally,
わらせましょう
we're gonna try this weapon. Alright, what's the best one that I can make? Yeah, I really like that about Tokiden, how it was like... The characters felt like a family. The writing was actually not that bad. But it was reinforced by the fact that they actually fought with you. I felt like I actually did read all the story in that. I liked the story in that game. But it did help that it's like, hey, they're not just sitting around while you go and get yourself killed. Like, they're like actually helping you. It's definitely pretty cool. What's the best one that I could make? Let's see here. The umbrella is like kind of my style. Problem with the umbrella is two things. The parry window feels like it's like 3 frames. The other problem is you can get hit during the animation. And also the frame rate obviously makes it like inconsistent to hit it. So like sometimes you'll hit it and sometimes you won't. I know there's stuff to like increase the window later on. I definitely think that will help for sure. Alright, this one down here is looking pretty good. I gotta go grind for it. I don't have enough, don't have enough MacGuffins to do it yet. Actually, hold on. Alright, looks like I gotta fight the Dreadclaw a bunch of times. Alright, let's go fight the Dreadclaw. Well, actually, this one is pretty beefy right here. Probably just use this one for a while. Hot damn. Alright, let's go get some core stones.
他にお役に立てることは気になるものはありましたか
It's nice to give you a bunch of stuff after doing the bad boss fight, though. That's nice, I guess. It's like, I don't know, man. Was that really necessary to...
他にお役に立どの子を鍛えましょうか
Okay, so I'd probably just go raw attack for now. That's probably like the best thing that I can make, and then I can probably work towards these, because all I need for this is core stones, which is like a generic drop.
大体
Let's see, where do I check the requests? I might have some of this stuff already. Not yet.
Na, Chicago, Shiro, Anton.
See, that's a PC player, but I played with a, I think I played with a PS5 player earlier. It's just pretty cool. I just hope they're ready to get review bombed. It's totally gonna happen in the morning.
すみません実は素材はビビたる何卒よろしくお願いいたします
褒美の要因の大工衆の件小野が狩りの足跡その目で見よ
I might have some quest to turn in. I've kind of been ignoring that part of the game.
南の海今はこんな依頼が来てるぞ
I need core stones right now. That's like the main thing I need. Might just have to go run around, which is fine. I can go get some kills while I do it.
So じゃお互い仕事によはいげだ聞いたそれでジン今日はな悪いなよろしく頼む
So let's try this weapon first. It's brand new to me. Alright, let's see what this weapon's got. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that feels really good. So I think with this weapon you would not want the spring. Because what the spring does, it allows you to cancel out of animations before they're finished. So you can do stuff like this. And you're invincible for a decent chunk of that leap. So you can do like stuff like this. See, this is not cancelable by a dodge. You're hearing me push the button, right? But if I do this, I'll do it right away, like a couple frames in. But this weapon just has a straight cancel. Okay, I did that. Can I, like, go to the rest of the tutorial? Alright. There we go. Alright, I found my weapon. That was worth the bad boss fight. I don't know how useful the spring's gonna be. Maybe when you're trying to get your bar back. The aiming on that's pretty rough. It's probably easier to use on a bigger target. Alright, so we're gonna go get some claw stones now, I think. I don't know if there's any more peeps to talk to here. Probably best to just go back to the beginning. I mostly need core stones right now. Kind of don't want to do those with crap gear. Kind of got trash gear right now. We'll go back here. Plus, I haven't used the weapon in actual combat. Definitely up my style, though. It's fast-paced aerial combos, and you have, like, pretty much cancel anytime you want. This game is kind of deceptively stiff. Like, they want you to use the buildings. They want you to use the buildings. The game is very stiff if you don't use them, but once you realize that when you can cancel into anything from them, it gives you a lot of freedom. The game kind of does not tell you that, though. I didn't skip through any of the tutorial. It doesn't tell you, like, hey, yeah, you can't... Otherwise, it's pretty much like Monster Hunter, where you have to be completely at the end of an animation before the character will respond. But if you put out building, it will pretty much just come out instantly. Really weird to, like, not tell people that. It feels like the game kind of expects you to do that, with, like, the spring. The spring for the grounded weapons is, like, something you really need to use, just because if you need to reposition yourself faster than waiting for the animation to end, then you can use the spring and either get distance or close the distance. But I'm wondering what would be the best on this one, just because you're not going to be on the ground that much. And you kind of don't need the spring for the normal reason, which is for the iframes and the repositioning or the rushdown. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. Is it just going to be like, maybe don't bother taking the spring if you're going to use this weapon? I need like 7 of them. No, there's a lot different about this. It really doesn't have much in common with Tokinen. Some things are better, some things are worse. Performance is notably worse. I feel like this game doesn't tell you things that you need to know, though. I was about to shelve the game until I found out that I could... The canceling into the building is how you're supposed to get, like flexibility and stuff. But the game doesn't tell you that. This game is really stiff if you don't use the building. You can't ignore it. Like, they should just add a tooltip like, hey, if it doesn't feel like your character's doing what you want them to, then you cancel into the spring. Okay, I'm not finding any of these core stones. There's, like, no, like, information for this game on the internet, so kind of just gotta try to find things as I can. I'm not having any luck finding core stones. I kind of need to run around aimlessly for a little bit because I just got a new weapon, but I can't really craft a good one. Oh, there's one. Wonder if they respawn. I don't know how materials work in this game. Like, does it respawn, or does it, you have to just, like, memorize the spawns or something? This game has some really cool stuff in its open world, though. I do feel it's too big, but there's lots of cool stuff that you can do with it. Like, if somebody joins your party and they build something, the buildings stay there forever. They don't despawn. Which is actually pretty cool. Like, eventually, if you keep playing this game for a couple dozen hours, you'll have, like, shortcuts everywhere. The traversal in this game is pretty fun. I'm not really showing it off right now, because I'm just trying to get materials. But everything you build in this game, unless it gets destroyed, is permanent. So even if somebody joins, like, they can legit, like, build a shortcut for you. And when they leave, it will still be there. Which is probably part of the reason why the processing load in this game is so nuts. Because, like, most hunting games don't do that, right? You're loaded into an instance, and, like, nothing you do sticks. No, in this game, it's actually permanent. Everything you do is permanent. Obviously, the monsters respawn and stuff, but in terms of, like, where you put things, they stay. So at the beginning, it's kind of slow, because you don't have the tools to really get around fast. And you don't have the resources to put them everywhere, but once you do, you can probably get around pretty quick. He won't make that. I gotta build. There's one of the homies right here. More than that. If you're liking me watching me play this game, don't buy this game. Don't buy it yet. Definitely wait. This game is in a really bad state right now. Oh, come on, you can't make that, really? This guy... he won't build another one over there. Okay. Alright, let's just go somewhere else. I'm not too good at a traversal yet. There's actually a lot of skill to how you move around in this game. I haven't quite mastered it yet. It's not just running around slowly. There's a lot of stuff you can do to move around faster. There's a lot of strategy to it as well, like where you put things. Eventually, in like, I guess, frequented places, you would just have shortcuts like everywhere. But I'm only a couple hours in, so I don't have the whole map like pimped out yet. I don't know the fastest way to get core stones. There's not really any guides for this game yet. It's mostly just people that had early access have put up some decent stuff, but obviously a game like this needs like a full-blown wiki and video guides and stuff, and I guess it'll probably be a couple days. Content creators are already really busy as it is, so it'll probably be a Fextra Life wiki, but those guys don't really... I'm not a big fan of Fextra Life. Feels like they just spam wikis non-stop and they don't actually update them, so... There are a couple of Fextra Life wikis that are alright, but the majority of them, feels like they just kind of crap them out to capitalize on whatever's popular, you know, whatever the big new game is, but they, like, don't update them, so... It depends on the game, I guess. I think the best wikis that they have are the ones that are, like, relatively static. Like, they didn't get, like, massive content updates or anything. Like, the Neo 2 one was actually pretty good for the first few months. But then they stopped updating it, and they didn't come back for the DLC. So that wiki is pretty useless. You pretty much have to, like, look elsewhere to find help on that game. That wiki had a shelf life of, like, 3 months. I get that it's hard to manage all the games, but I feel like if you're not going to go back and fix it, then update it. Thing about Fextra Life as well is that they basically they artificially increase their Twitch views. So if you go on there, it force embeds their Twitch stream. I've been in their stream before. Their chat does like not have anywhere near as much activity as it should, having thousands of viewers. There's only a couple hundred people in there. It's just there's thousands of people looking at their wikis. And you have to pay to get rid of the auto-embed. I'm surprised Twitch doesn't crack down on them for doing that, because it's technically artificially inflating your viewer count. Now, the best wikis you gotta find these days are the ones that are not on Fandom or Fextra Life. Fandom just sucks because it has too many ads. Getting bought out by Fandom was like the worst thing. That site is like unusable without an ad blocker. Alright, maybe we'll go to another island. Look around there. Maybe we could do a fight. Let's do a fight. Let's take a break from the aimless wandering. And help some newbies. Okay, I just got a double load screen combo. I have no idea what's happening right now. This game has to load a lot. It like loads between cutscenes. Alright, I don't know what's happening right now. Alright, I told it to give me a co-op party, and it just sent me into loading screen limbo. What the hell? Okay. Okay, so there was a material right here. It's not there anymore, so maybe you have to go around. Let's try that again. Let's go look at some more glorious load screens. Glorious 12 FPS. Incredible product right here. $2,000 computer, by the way. Sucking game, man. How do you ship games in this state and, like, not expect to be review bombs? This game is good, but, man, I totally don't, I won't fault people for calling this game out. The state this game is in is embarrassing, to put it nicely. Shouldn't be struggling to run this game at 1080p medium settings on a $2,000 computer. Surprisingly, no. There's an in-game option you can unlock that lets you change your character's appearance. I think you can even change their gender too, which is cool. That's right, Monster Hunter makes you do that. Monster Hunter Rise makes you do that. But then people just give themselves infinite amount of those tickets.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
Yes.
That's some serious BS to charge for that. Should be free. I just hope they will make paid DLC for this. So I feel like when you promise free updates, it's one of those things that's nice on paper. It's like, hey, you know, this game's not going to be like Dragon Ball Fighters with like 3 season passes to buy before you can actually play the game. It's cool on paper, but it's like, obviously they can't put too much effort into stuff they're giving away for free. I think paid DLC is better long term, in my opinion. But they're obviously doing that because they want this to be like an attractive new IP. Let's see here. I haven't really looked at this talisman stuff yet. Okay, so did that stuff respawn? Because if it did, then I'm going to do that route. And then go help somebody. Yeah, there was one like right there, and it's not there anymore, so maybe there's like some kind of timer. They're probably trying to prevent save scumming, but I know just from breaking so many video games in my time, I try obvious stuff like reloading the area. I was only able to find a couple there. Let's try here. I don't know if making it time-based would really do anything. The only way that would do anything is if the time was determined by the server that you connect to. Because you could just like move your clock ahead an hour and just like do a route and get everything that way. But this game has already kind of screwed up my livelihood with messing up my recordings, so I'm not willing to do that. I'd rather wait until people understand how this game ticks more and go from there, I guess. How do I change the chapter again? I don't remember how to change the chapter. I wasn't paying attention. How do I change the chapter again? Let me look at the tutorial and catch that. A lot of the stuff in this game is pretty obvious to figure out, but some of it's a little bit obtuse. Tutorials, here we go. How do I go back to the first chapter? It's probably down here at the bottom. Alright. Well, that tutorial was not very helpful. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Alright. There's probably going to be more people at the beginning. Okay, these guys drop core stones, so I guess we'll just go beat them up for a little bit. Yeah. Apparently this was supposed to be cross-gen, which is probably why it doesn't look like a current-gen game. They got, I guess EA strong-armed them into making it an exclusive. I have to say, though, the game would run better if it was cross-gen. Most of the really crap PC ports we've got right now are the, like the current-gen only ones. Apparently the Returnal port is pretty good. It's not my kind of game, obviously, but I was curious, just because there's been so many bad current-gen ports lately. It actually looks, like, really solid. Like, actual graphics options and the computer's power is being used properly. It's pretty shocking, I know. I wish it would just take you straight there. I don't like that about this game. Why can't you just take me right where the guy is? Why do I need to go there every single time? You can't just teleport me? It's right there. Yeah, teleport me. Depart immediately. Just spawn me right there. Why do you have to go run to it? Especially because your fast travel points are limited. You can only set a couple of them. Like, just fucking take me there right away. Where's the guy? It's not marked on the damn map. You know, I wish this game just had, like, the open world, and then instances, where you could just go straight to the boss. I feel like the running around will get a lot better once you can get around faster and you have, like, your whole island set up, but at the beginning it's really boring. I would prefer just load me straight there, where the guy is, and skip this part. Skip this part completely. What's up, Gro? Like, why do I need to go run and find it? It's not appearing anywhere. Okay, where's the guy I'm supposed to kill? Can you just, like, show me? Like, why do I need to go find it? Just teleport me there. Like, make this go faster. Yes, where is it? It's too difficult to find them. Like, just teleport me there. Don't waste my time. That's why I don't like open worlds. I like just linear, small areas where you're actually playing, not just running around. Now, to be fair, the traversal in this game is pretty fun. But when I just want to fight something, I hate having to do this. The monster is not there. It doesn't show up on the map. Stupid. Why can't you just, like, add an option? The monster just spawns here every time. Just take you there. Skip this part. It's really annoying. The guy is supposed to be right here, but he's not. He's just, like, not there. This is where he was before, which was nice and convenient. Skip the running around, but no. I wish the world was just smaller. Where's the guy? Just join a session so I can get fucking credit for it. The monster's not spawning. And the hunting tower's not working. Doesn't show me where it is.
よろしく頼む。
Where's the monster? Why just join a session, just be like, here's the monster. Just spawn me in a small room and just fight it. None of this having to find it. It just makes things take too long. I liked it the way it was in Tokiden, where you just had... You had the open world, but you also had instances. So like the multiplayer quests did not involve the open world. The way it worked in that game was... The open world was there. The open world was actually quite good because it was small and it didn't have a lot of empty space. But the way it worked was you could go into multiplayer quests. And what those would do is it would just do exactly what I mentioned. It would just spawn you in an area with the monster to fight, and that was it. Which made things flow so much better than this. Like, it tells you the monster is there, but then you can't find it. Like, I don't understand how this works. You can easily just, like, section off part of the map. And then, like, when you join the session, the monster just always spawns there. And everybody gets teleported there. Maybe it's bugged or something. I mean, I wouldn't put it past it. This game is pretty broken. Yeah, I think they should have taken a little bit of inspiration from their previous work. 'Cause that game balanced out the open world and, like, just wanting to fight stuff a lot better than this does. You're kind of forced to interact with it a little bit too much, in my opinion. They'll probably add that later. Like, hey, here's some instance challenge quests or something you can do.
待たせた。
逃げたか。
承知した。
I don't know why they had to copy this. It's the worst thing about Monster Hunter. The monster's just gonna run away and waste like 3 minutes of running. Why? I could have gone without that. Like, they don't need to run that far. It's pretty much exactly just Monster Hunter anyway. Where, like, they're pretty much dead. The second time that they run, they have like 10% health left. It's like, why don't you just cut out that part completely? Like, what a constructive thing does it add? It's just making things take longer. I love this weapon. Yeah, I get the killing blow. Nice. Alright, I think I can make that weapon now. But yeah, I'm definitely doing less damage than I was before. Well, they gotta copy this part from Monster Hunter 2. You gotta wait to leave. Like, what reason do I have to stay in their city?
Yes.
This game does a pretty huge amount of original things, but unfortunately they copy some of the worst stuff from other hunting games. Like the monsters run away in the arbitrary timer before you can go out of the mission. A little weird. There's some things that are straight improvements and some things are like exactly the same. Like, you didn't have to copy their homework for everything. You made some things legit better, but then other things are worse. Alright, I think I can make that weapon now. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't get any farther down that one, so I'm thinking just going for raw is probably the best I can do right now. I don't know if I'll be able to play this like other hunting games where I kind of just don't use the elements. Every hunting game I've played, meaning all three Tokiden games, Monster Hunter Rise, and God Eater 3, I always just play with raw attack. But the thing about this game is they have, you can like take some of the passives and put them on different weapons. So, I feel like ideally you're gonna have to mix it up a little bit more. Like this one seems really good. Well, we're just gonna craft this for now. Yeah. That should be a pretty fat boost, I think. Yeah, next one I could get would be this one. Let's see if I can make some better armor. I don't quite understand how this works yet. Something to look into later. Alright, we're gonna see if this game still completely screws up my, my recording. So I'm gonna go ahead and save, and we're gonna stop playing this for tonight. It's getting late anyway. Alright. Nope. Motherfucker. This is what I hate. This is what's screwing up my recording, is this stupid thing. It detects this as a game. Their stupid launcher. I don't give a fuck about Apex Legends. So basically this game has fucked up my entire livelihood. So stupid that it does that. Why can't those greedy fucks just put the game on Steam? Why do they have to have their own launcher? It's really damn annoying. I'm gonna try to fix this. Hold on. I'm pissed. I spent like an hour trying to stop it from doing that, and it still does. Fuck EA, seriously. Why can't they take money from somebody else? Why do they want to do business with the worst publisher? Their store is even worse than the Epic Game Store because it fucks with my recordings. Why don't they just, like, get rid of it and just fucking put the game on Steam? I'm really pissed that this is happening because it's not my fault. It's the stupid recording software, and they don't fucking fix it. I'm sure if I load up another game, it's just gonna do the same thing again. I'm pissed. Fucking furious. I spent so long trying to fix this shit. Stupid fucking game. Report passed on to the teams. Why the fuck did they make it like that in the first place? Now I have to make a bunch of recording sources to supposedly fix that problem. I'm pretty sure I already did what these guys are saying, and it didn't fucking work. It did the same damn thing. This is so stupid. Why do I even have to do this? Just fucking leave shit alone. I already did what this guy said, and it didn't fix the problem. Alright, I'm gonna see if the recording's all fucked up, and if it is, I'm just gonna stop streaming. Really not wanting to deal with this right now. Sick and tired of all these launchers, because they're too fucking greedy to just put it on Steam, which is the only good launcher. All the other launchers are garbage. Stop shoving them down my throat. This better not be fucked up, or I'm gonna be pissed. More hours of stress and tech support that I don't deserve. Alright, how is it looking right now? Is it laggy? Yes, no. Guys, anybody watching, is it laggy right now? Just tell me. I'm really worn out.
How you holding? Might wanna.
Alright, I need some
Just kidding.
feedback.
Let
Is
me
it
know when-
working well or not? Alright, so it's not laggy. I'm not mad at anybody in the stream. I'm mad at EA. No, it'll mostly be fixed. Might just have to uninstall the game. I don't know, if they don't fix that game in the first patch, I'm not going to play it anymore anyway. So, and I've had a lot of problems, that's why I haven't been streaming much. The damn game just fucked with my livelihood. Because of the stupid EA launcher.
Let me out.
Okay, guys.
Alright, so was it laggy at all during that? I'm actually gonna stop streaming. I've been fighting with this the whole time, but I found the source of what it's causing it. It's the fucking EA app. Because somehow a company with billions of dollars can't make a launcher that doesn't get detected as a game. And that's been fucking with my recordings. It took me forever to find out why, but I guess this is just my reality now. I have to deal with that because EA is considerably just a bunch of ass wipes. But if it was, just let me know if it was fine now. I'll probably play more of this later, actually. I don't know how much more Wild Hearts I'm going to play on. It's not because it's screwing up my recordings, just it runs and it looks so bad. The game is pretty enjoyable, but I feel like I'm doing a disservice to keep playing it. I might seriously just wait. It might actually be better to just uninstall the EA app. You didn't notice any lag. Huh. What I might have to do is I might just have to make sources for all the games and not use auto-detect. I'm thinking that might solve the problem. But I did some research when I got back from working on my neighbor's house, and apparently it's a widespread problem. Apparently what happened is they forced people to update to that new EA version instead of Origin. Origin did not do that. But whatever they program the app in, it gets detected as a game, and I noticed that's been really messing with my recordings. So the solution is either what's been helping has been hard resetting my computer, which is obviously a pretty drastic thing to do, but it seems like the stream has been pretty good. Have you been watching on 60 FPS by any chance? I need to know that before I go. Were you watching on 60 FPS and it wasn't lagging? Because if it wasn't, then I might actually have fixed it. But yeah, it's a lot of stress that I didn't expect or deserve at all. It's literally EA's fault, because this didn't happen until I installed that app. Yeah, if you're not watching on 60 FPS, I recommend doing that. Let me know if you were or you weren't. So I'll go back in and I'll play for a couple more minutes.
How you holding up?
You all right?
Okay, thank you for your service. Thank you for helping. Really sucks when you install something and it just completely ruins everything. At least I know what's causing it. But if I keep playing Wild Hearts, then I'm gonna have to keep fighting with this, which is stupid. I don't deserve that. I'm trying to promote that damn game, even though it's barely even worth promoting because it barely works, but it's caused me a lot of stress the past few days. I've been really frustrated. I made some progress today, at least. It's one thing when you go, like, willingly mess around with your computer and you screw something up, it's like, that's on you, right? But when you install something from a big corporation and they fuck up your computer, that is immensely frustrating. It's one thing if you, like, you know, Alt F4 and put a magnet to your hard drive and stuff. It's like, okay, you deserve that, right? But, like, when you're just installing something to play a game, like, legally, I'm not talking about, like, some shady torrent of a game, like, buying the game legally and playing it in their launcher, and it fucks up your recordings for days. Like, that is just... I can't describe how frustrating it is.
You all right?
Wild Hearts is a good game, but do not buy it right now. You're looking at a lot of frustration because it's more frustrating because it is a legit good game, and in some aspects it's better than Monster Hunter. But I don't know what happened, but somehow they didn't think that the game running like hot dog water and looking like a PS3 game was not going to cause them trouble. The game comes out in a couple hours, right? Comes out in like 5 hours. I'm telling you this right now, it's going to be mixed or negative reviews by the time I wake up in the morning. So like 8 hours from now. It'll be mixed or negative reviews. And it's like, does it deserve it? The game itself does not. The game is good. But the state that the game is in definitely deserves to be review bombed. And that's what's frustrating. Because it is a legit good game, but it's in such a shit state, and they want $70 for it. It's like, well, you can't recommend something like that to somebody, right? It's like recommending somebody to like drink something and tell them it's like a good beer, but it's like hot dog water or something, and it makes them sick. Like, you know, you did recommend them something, but it's not what you said it was. PC ports have been in a really shitty state lately, to be honest.
Okay, I'm ready for the mission.
All right, Corsica, what's the plan?
Okay, everyone, gather around. Mission briefing.
Actually, we say mission report.
Isn't that basically the same?
Yeah, but it's kind of our thing.
Semantics are unimportant.
With me, we've half the passwords we need. My plan? We go after Mimosa.
Head of marketing.
She's on campus preparing the Project Armstrong Festival.
It's a huge party. Sounded awesome. Wish I could go.
Mimosa's scheduled to perform, so now's your chance.
But security.
That's why we're taking a back route. The Vandalay Museum connects right to the concert stage. Mimosa's making sure no one misses her performance, so it should be empty.
Her narcissism will lead to her downfall.
Eloquent, Cinnamon. We only have a small window of opportunity, so we must be careful.
Very professional, Corsica.
I'll get compliments on my plans.
Anyway, I've synchronized Corsica's new parts to 808's frequency.
What's this new?
Don't worry, you're gonna love it. Quite the spectacle.
Yeah, fireworks and everything.
What happened?
I know what you...
Some macaron.
All right.
Chai, there should be a back route nearby leading to the museum.
One day, I want to take the front route.
How about next time we shoot you out of a cannon right to where we need to go?
This is the night you've been waiting for! The Armstrong Festival! I know you're eager to get home to a better life and spread the word about your fantastic enhancements. But this is your night to celebrate! And for the highlight of the night, a special performance by the one and only me. See you on the next day.
Found the back routes, but it's on fire!
Our anti-human security. And I think this is where I come in.
You're prepped, so get in there.
I'll have to charge up enough energy to blow out the flames. But you've only got a few moments before it starts up again.
Corsica!
You alright, Chai? Focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
There's a rhythm to this. Let me try it again. Back off. Focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Way to go, Corsica.
Go on, Chai. You gotta act quick.
Peppermint, this tech is amazing.
Thanks. It wasn't much.
Miss Peppermint, your face is turning red. Are you having an allergy attack?
PSA for all service workers. Mimosa demands water reservoir to be converted into underground sauna by the end of the year.
Macaron, got him, Ty.
If I had money to bet, I would bet, like, in about 12 hours from now, Wild Hearts is going to be released for a couple hours. On Steam, it's going to be mixed or negative reviews. Mixed at best. It's not going to be positive. I can tell you that right now. And there's probably going to be a lot of people saying, like, hey, this game would be cool if it fucking worked. And it didn't run like buns. There's going to be people saying, hey, I have a 4090 and like a $5,000 computer, and it still runs like shit. Because that actually is something that is happening. I have seen numerous reports of people with 4000 series graphics cards and a processor even better than mine. Keep in mind, I have the second best, like, processor, and it still runs like shit on their computers. That's when you know it's bad. And it's a shame because they obviously put a lot of work into it, but I don't know how you can release something like that. Like, it should have been caught. But yeah, if that app keeps messing with my recordings, I'll probably just wait. I wanted to buy the game, I have the money to buy it, but if I'm going to be fighting with it that much, I'd rather just play other games that I already have, or buy games that are cheaper. The game itself is $70 quality, the port is not. Which just kind of sucks in a way, because it's like, you can't just write the game off, right? If the game was bad, and the port was bad, you'd just be like, screw this. I'm not gonna waste time buying or playing this. But the game is good, and the port is buns.
You're supposed to be at the show. Prepare to get burned.
Not cool.
Putting out fires is my specialty. Figuratively and literally.
Mixed or negative.
Whoop. Let's go.
Just so you know, I can soften up some of the tougher enemies. Don't forget to throw me in on those heavies.
Impressive.
I am so glad we didn't have to tragically destroy smells like history.
Welcome to the Vandelay Historical Museum. Explore the journey from its humble roots to the behemoth it's become today.
Oh, she did the announcements herself too. So full of herself.
Well, I for one am very interested.
Chai, that exhibit takes us to where we need to go. Head there.
Well, hello there.
Yep.
Please do not put this foreign exhibit.
Yeah, things
I can see the bond. It seems you have the ability to put out flames with your wind energy. Additionally, enemies affected by this energy are more susceptible to stun damage. Your actions are quite a team activity. Korsica doesn't directly damage enemies, but she seems like an essential part to taking down your toughest foe.
Let me out. Go, Corsica.
Alright, is it still smooth on 60 FPS? Yes, no is all I need. Say yes, it's smooth. Maybe I did fix the problem, actually. Maybe I overreacted. I don't know.
We all know Kael Vandelay, our prodigious leader. But where does the story start? Originally Vandelay Solutions, we were once a small little startup. Roxanne Vandelay, designing chips and robotics in her garage, would sell them out of her car. Not impressive, but you have to start somewhere, I suppose. Look, that is the original truck on display.
They don't mention those robotics led her to solving a global energy crisis. It's almost like they're mocking her.
Peppermint, let's focus.
Okay, moving on.
I get the feeling this exhibit will be very one-sided.
The winners of the war write the history books, unfortunately.
Fire squad reporting in. Stop it right there.
Vandalay grew, and in only 3 years, the company became the world's largest supplier of robotics. Robots that efficiently and literally made the world a better place every day. We were now Vandalay Technologies, but we still had a ways to go.
Those were the good old days. Everything we did felt like it made a difference.
That's because it did.
And from the outside, no one knows any better.
The defect? Kale said you were dead and buried.
Kale's a liar, Mimosa. Figures you'd side with him.
Corsica? Ooh, what a twist.
Enough theatrics!
Oh, there's never enough. And I'm not going to let you ruin my performance.
There we go! Peppermint, come on!
Try this out.
Try this out!
Last down, try.
There we go!
Help?
Peppermint! Your turn!
Go get it, guy. Here's out.
Peppermint, come on!
Light him up.
Mimosa knows we're here. Not good.
Looks like the alarm triggered some lockdowns.
I'll look around for another route. Peppermint! Your turn! There we go!
You called?
Back around!
Ready for this?
That claw blade is really fun in Wild Hearts, though. I like the umbrella too, but the umbrella's kind of screwed over by the bad frame rate. Parry window is like super tight, and the game is dropping frames and stuttering constantly. So I don't know how viable that weapon is on PC. I got a couple pretty sick parries with it, but
Hey,
say
Ty,
there's not going to be a
I can
patch until
overheat that
next
generator
week.
model. Why would I want to do that? Watch this.
Corsica, you got this?
You alright, Ty?
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, Ty. Move quick before it cools down.
What's this?
Looks like the museum power supply.
Can we turn it off?
Maybe temporarily, if there's a generator nearby. Let's get him, child.
3, 2, 1, go!
Quick, Ty! You gotta move!
You still playing Genshin? Or did you upgrade? I saw you playing PGR like months ago.
Electric pool in years. I thought we
It's
were
like
in a
all I
museum.
play now. Service games, it's PGR.
Watch this.
3, 2, 1, go!
Young Corsica.
Oi! Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Just focus. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't get what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I see.
Try this out.
Let's go!
That game looks alright, but I have a hard time getting excited for MiHoYo stuff because their monetization is so bad. Like, I'm competitive on PGR, not spending much money.
Macaroon, sock 'em.
Here's the old one, too.
Which character? Live in Period just came out. Or are you looking at the other version? everybody's
You alright, child?
everybody's thirsty for the new alpha right now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alpha's not gonna come to our version for a year. What do I do? Oh. Oh, great, I have to do that again.
Here to help, Ty.
3, 2, 1, go!
You got this, Mac.
You cold?
No, you idiot, I told you to do
Try
it.
this out.
Here's the old one, too. Sorry, watch your step. The generator's still running.
Anying, yeah.
Shocking.
She's the third Kowloon character.
Hey, wait. Come on. Corsica, you got this.
Here's to help.
High pitch punch.
Wo Long, yes and no. Wo Long looks really, Wo Long makes me flaccid. Because they dumbed the game down so much. It looks like it'll be fun to play once, and then it won't have any depth to keep you going, which is gonna put it in the tier of Team Ninja ARPGs. Would be the lowest tier, which is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. That's like the second worst. That's the worst action RPG
Here we go.
that they've made.
3, 2, 1, go!
Like, that game is fun the first time, but like the loot and the combat is so dumbed down that it just wasn't fun to keep playing. The game was too simple.
And educational.
I feel like Wo Long's gonna have that problem because they just dumb the combat down so much. I did apply for a key,
A notice to
but yeah, I'm not really
employees.
interested in
The
paying for that
rumors
game.
about the demise of department heads has been greatly exaggerated.
It's a hard sell.
Found you.
Probably get more people to play because it's dumbed down and has barely anything to it like Dark Souls, but I'm not like super excited for it. I'd be lying if I said I was. I'm mildly interested. Yeah, that's boring. There's only one way to play the game. That's boring.
Hey, wait!
That's what sucks about their FromSoft games is there's like just one way to play it. There's no player expression or anything. Everybody plays the game the same way. Because there's no moves. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is a fun, casual game, but it's just so dumbed down. The loot is boring, the combat is just... every character is the same, you have barely any moves. Like, I had fun with it the first playthrough, but I started playing it more.
the old one too.
Like, this game just
Don't forget to
doesn't have
thank the
anything going
brand
for
manager,
it.
the real hero.
Okay, every character has the same 4 moves. There's no style or player expression at all. It's like fun, but
Here we go!
have enough juice to it and keep it going.
Son, I don't think that platform's gonna hold.
I'm also going on vacation for a weekend next month,
An
so
exhibit destroyed.
gaming
Great.
budget's going to be pretty
Burn this
tapped.
whole place down.
I'm only going up there for a weekend, but it's still going to
Seem
cost
more
like
annoyed than usual.
a good
Nothing.
200
It's
bucks.
stupid.
So
Let's just get out of here.
Wolong looks like a game that's going to give me erectile dysfunction. So I don't know. I really want to drop 60 bucks. They'll probably give me a key, but I'm like I'm not super excited for it. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my friends and stuff. I need a break. So I'll be going for a weekend.
Another one.
As time crept forward, Roxanne Vandelay saw it fit to retire and pass along the company to a new visionary. Cale, her only child, was the obvious choice. He was as smart, if not smarter, than his brilliant mother. And oh, look at that hair!
What? That's just a lie.
Miss Peppermint, you are more frustrated than dealing with Mr. Chai.
Today, Cale's dear mother lives in peace and quiet, enjoying her retirement, knowing the company is in great hands.
He forced her out.
Oh, you're just as annoying as Cale's been saying.
Shut it!
Never!
Don't worry, Chai. Mimosa's just throwing whatever she has at you.
Well, I'm sure it's exciting to watch.
Indeed, it is.
Corsica! Leave it to me! Get right.
3, 2, 1, go! Sure, Peppermint!
Get up! Let me at them.
Some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's over, Mimosa.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage. Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime. But at least you'll get a light show.
Try this out!
Back down, Ty.
I picked one!
forgot how long the levels in this were. I just wanted to make sure I fixed my recording problems that were caused by the EA app, but now I've been in this level for like an hour. That's alright, I don't have anything to do in the morning.
Alright, Corsica. You, out of all of us, must know what these doors are.
Sorry, Chai. No idea. I remember asking Kale about those when I joined the company. Never got a straight answer, though. But we should focus on the mission. Never mind those for now.
Hey, did I just do like a big optional enemy fight? I don't quite get. There's some stuff over here. You have to go back in subsequent playthroughs to get those. Like, secret missions from DMC, basically. Same thing. Go back and you do little challenges and you get, like, upgrades for your character. But I thought I was going the way I was supposed to go. Disappointed. Yeah, this game is probably the best game I played this year. Really excellent game. I just don't know what it wants me to do now. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell where to go. That was a big fight. Like, what does it want me to do now? Go down here.
You're almost there, Chai.
Ah, alright.
Just open the door for us in the next
area.
room.
Okay, I think the place is clear.
Kale took Vandalay Technologies into the next era with his vision for the future. Project Armstrong. He single-handedly developed the robotic limb system, taking the world's biggest technological empire directly into our hearts and minds.
You liar. That's not what happened!
Peppermint, take it easy.
I feel your pain. The exhibition was not all I hoped for either.
She did all the hard work! You stole it!
Why do I feel more out of the loop than usual?
I wanted to be my own person. I ran away from my family when I shouldn't have. I didn't know it would lead to this.
Peppermint, what's wrong?
Kale didn't develop all that technology. I know this because this leg... my mom made it for me.
Your mom has a competing robotic limb company.
No, Chai. My mom is Roxanne Vandalay.
What?
Which makes Kale
my brother.
Now this makes a lot more sense.
He's always taken advantage of people, but I didn't think he'd take things this far. I know what you probably think. You think...
Who cares? Did you think we wouldn't talk to you anymore? We got this far because of you. We're all here because of you.
Yeah, but...
And I'm here fighting because of what you found, and what you're trying to stop.
Not to mention, Mr. Chai is the one in the most danger.
Well, yeah, there's that, but that's like secondary or something.
Your brother doesn't define who you are.
And this doesn't change anything.
Really?
It only gives us a stronger reason to fight. As friends.
Chai, that was... beautiful, mate.
So, you wanna go crash a party?
I'd like that. You know, I really wanted to say that crashing the party line since we got here. But it's okay. You can have it.
All right.
Bro fists. Oh, that's it. I thought there was going to be a boss. Yeah, it did take almost an hour. Yeah, this game is like... It has like half the levels of DMC, but they're like 3 times the length.
We're here.
So it's like, if you want to beat a whole level in this, you gotta set aside at least an hour.
Chai, do your thing and get up to the backstage area.
Our performance time is moments away.
It's not as bite-sized as DMC,
That path
like
should lead you
Bayonetta
right to
and
Mimosa's
stuff.
dressing room.
It's just a bad thing.
Sneak attack.
I hope it actually works this time.
Hey, give it another chance.
Surprise her, and you'll get the upper hand.
But you've got to move.
I'll see you at the show. We'll take her down. Together. Here I come, Mimosa.
Chai, just follow that hallway and you'll be at her dressing room.
Alright, we're definitely not doing another hour-long level right now. it's 2:30 in the morning. Alright, we'll continue that adventure later. Alright, so according to you guys, the, well, what's it called? The stream's been okay, so maybe I did fix the problem. Who knows? It's hard to tell. Well, that's good enough for tonight, folks. I don't know how much more Wild Hearts I'll play, to be honest. I feel like it frustrates me, and it also messes with my recordings, which has been causing me a ton of stress the past few days. I'm glad I made some progress on it today, but it's like I should not even have that problem, because I didn't do anything bad to my computer. I didn't go, like, torrent some hentai or something and get a virus. It's like, no, it's the fucking EA app that's been causing all of this. I was able to get confirmation for that today at least, but it's really damn frustrating. So, we'll see what happens with the patch for that game, and then maybe I'll play it more. But honestly, right now, I think I'm just going to finish Hi-Fi Rush. So that's it's only a couple more hours of that game, and maybe start something else in the meantime. I feel like I could probably make a dent in Wild Hearts and maybe get some good videos, but it's just too frustrating to play. It looks like shit, and it runs poorly. I think I'd rather just wait, honestly. I might give it, like, one more day later today, and then just wait for them to patch it. Because that's how $70 video games work now, is you buy it at launch, and it takes them weeks to fix it. Because they can't actually release something indicative of charging that much money for a video game. They did say they'll have it next week. It's just the order of magnitude of like how much it actually fixes the problem. It might only be marginal at best. I don't know how much it will even help me, because it doesn't seem like the game is it don't seem like I have a CPU bottleneck on the game, but it's very possible that I do. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. Yeah, Wild Hearts is fun, but it's just like doing a disservice playing it right now. It's in such a shit state. Shoutouts to paying $70 for a video game and having to wait weeks for them to fix it. It's like buying a car, and the car falls apart before you get out of the parking lot. And instead of giving you a refund or promising to give you a new one, they just tell you, oh, we'll fix the car in a month, maybe. Maybe a month, a week, 2 months. 6 months, who knows. That's pretty much what buying new games is right now. Unless you play indies. That's why I've been playing so many more indies, because those games just fucking work, right? I've had pretty garbage luck with buying new computer games lately. Stranger of Paradise ran like shit. The only way I was able to fix that is by turning everything on low. And I'm on like a 3070 and a 12900K, like... I can run other games. I was running Hi-Fi Rush at 165 FPS. Spider-Man even, which is like a big open world, can run that over 100 FPS. Stranger in Paradise barely fucking worked. What else has been a shit port lately? The FF7 remake was also a shit port, but I kind of brute forced that by upgrading my computer. Wild Hearts I didn't buy. I was smart enough to not buy that. I mentioned this in my Discord, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying $70 for that. I know I'd get my money's worth out of it, but I'm not paying $70 for a game that I know is not going to work on launch. And here we are. The game's launching in like 5 hours. The game doesn't fucking work. They want $70. Fuck that, man. I paid the $15 for the subscription service, and if the game's not fixed by the time that they bill me for that service again, I'm just gonna uninstall the game, honestly. I hope they'll care to fix it, but who knows. Anyway, I've got East 9 to finish. I've got Dragon Ball Kakarot I wasn't really feeling, but I might give that another chance. What else? Hi-Fi Rush is only going to be like 1 or 2 more streams. I don't know if that really counts. That'll be out of the backlog really fast. There's Spider-Man I haven't finished. Those are pretty much the main ones right now. So by the time I work on those, maybe Wild Hearts will actually be a working fucking game. But yeah, good day, folks.